guys, welcome aboard another video from Cities and Suburbs. It is Mother's Day 2021. All you moms out there, all you moms to be out there, all you moms who were and still are like my mama. Happy Mother's Day. And it kind of sounds cliche, but it is not cliche. It's the most I think, and I'm not a mother, I'm not a parent at all, but I can only imagine what it takes to be that. It's the most, you don't get paid to be a mother, right? You pay to be a mother, but the benefits are more than any job you could ever have held or hold with a company or whatever, right? This isn't the best job in the world. And the hardest, by the way. Just my observations. So happy Mother's Day. Red Sox win today. I believe the 6 in a row. They beat the Baltimore Orioles. 6 in a row. They are now 22-13. Red Sox are rolling. The Worcester Red Sox, they didn't get off to the best start. They lost their first 3 in a row and were outscored 24-4. But we're 2-4 now, Worcester Red Sox. We played 5 on the road with, or 5 or 6. I'm not going to check that out. You guys can go to the Worcester Red Sox schedule. But so we started our Worcester Red Sox started on the road this year, and that's a great. It's an inaugural season. That's what you should do. And but yeah, we're 2-4 coming back, and we're going to have our grand opening on inaugural opening at Polar Park on May 11th, and that's going to start at 3:05. Okay, and the games. Give us some volume here. The games will be broadcast, this game, and on 98.9 Nash Icon and 100.1 FM The Fox, which is really cool because, I was listening from day one, and the Worcester Red Sox have great announcers, and it's a great experience listening on FM radio, which I think is awesome, and they've also, so that's going to be against the Syracuse Mets. Syracuse, maybe 20,000 people, less than Worcester, comparable size. But it's interesting with the minor league clubs is that we're playing teams like the Buffalo Bisons. Now, Buffalo's about 300,000 people, maybe less. Go check that factoid for me. I'd love to see it. But so yeah, a lot of things going on around Polar Park. So there, Sir Morgan's Cove. There's been a big thing through the Worcester community of, Sir Morgan's Cove, the Lucky Dog, the Cove, the Rolling Stones, who played 14 songs there back in 1981. Okay, that whole district is being redeveloped. It's demolished. And it's already been approved. There's going to be a 13-story building, multi-use, residential, commercial. It's going to look over the right field wall of Polar Park. Again, I love this, and I'm glad that it's just not all about downtown Worcester. Remember when we put it in the Worcester Center? That was the savior of the flight from the inner cities to the malls. Let's just hope that, because I'm looking right now at there's a lot of departure from cities right now, and the biggest metropolitan areas right now that have the most city to town migration. That means city, I'm out of here too. I'm in the town, but in the suburbs. Cleveland, Minneapolis, and Nashville. All right. And the areas with the least flight are Philadelphia, Tampa, and Orlando. And, decision to, to move from a city to a town, particularly during COVID, it's not all during COVID, okay? The last year and a half, there's been a migration out of cities, and we're trying to keep that balance, saying we're safe. But has been a violence in our inner cities due to political turmoil, to the Derek Chauvin trial, which now is over. The gentleman's the person, Derek Chauvin. Don't get mad at me for calling him a gentleman. He's a convicted felon at this point. Is in his second week of waiting for an 8-week sentence. So the judge in that case, has 8 weeks to determine how long Derek Chauvin is going to do time. And so is that over? I mean, Portland, Oregon, every night still kind of burning away. What's going on there? So our cities are not attractive places. The suburbs, I mean, housing market is burning up in the suburbs. A lot of people are ditching our inner cities. I'm just wondering how Worcester can benefit from that, because we can. We're a city about 185,000 people. It's always been kind of a really fair and balanced city. I don't see things like Chicago, by the way, if we look at, and we haven't visited our friends in Chicago. We have serious problems in our cities. There's no reason why anybody would want to live there. But it's all economics. It's kind of like when you retire, right? Where do you want to retire to? Well, when you retire, meaning stop working, not eating grass and producing milk, but when you retire, where's the most bang for your buck? If you're from the Northeast, are you sick of the weather? Are you? And Massachusetts is so expensive with taxes. I mean, I'd probably ditch. No different than people who are living right now in an inner city that is like Chicago, okay? Where we have, just last week, from 5.2 to 5.8, total 10 homicides, okay? Let's go to shot and killed, 9. Right now, total homicides in Chicago for the year, not a fiscal year, January 1, 215, really? Okay. Shot and wounded, 938 attempts. Okay, shot and killed, 200. Shot and killed, 200. So this is happening in our inner city. So when we talk about moving and the reasons why, there's so many reasons why. But even when you move into the suburbs, folk, that is not the ideal place. You may have a nice lawn, you got to mow that, you got to do this, you got to do that. But you also have to get on the road with everybody else, okay? You have a longer drive to work, more time for frustration, that kind of thing. So where is the perfect place to live? Where is your perfect place to live? And, just moving from here to there, obviously, doesn't cut everything. But as, Worcester continues to improve, again, May 11th, this Tuesday, is going to be a great day, inaugural day for the Worcester Red Sox. A great day, I believe, and a great decade to come. Let's look at this from 5-year to 10-year perspective with the Worcester Red Sox. It certainly adds class and charm to the city. Again, the price of affordable housing in Worcester is going to be on the table always. I was just talking about this last week to some people, and You know, where can you find affordable housing? Because spin-off and economic spin-off does not hit everyone, right? So let's think about this. So nice Mother's Day, Boston Red Sox, the Worcester Red Sox. I'm so glad we do have a team. And listen again to the Worcester Red Sox on 98.9 and 100.1 The Fox on Tuesday, May 11th. Starts at 3:05, but tune in a little bit before because they got great country and rock and roll. And let's look at what's going on with the old Sir Morgan's Cove, man. I turned a corner. Actually, as a player and a musician, I played Sir Morgan's Cove, and you know, but yeah, it does have its history, guys. So, what say you? Okay, how are we doing? Comment below. What's going on with Worcester? What's going on with Chicago? And do you guys really think that our cities are better off than our suburbs, right? Economically for you, all right? What's the best place to live for you, all right? And we'll pick you up on the other side. Take care. Kenny B here from Cities and Suburbs. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.